Hey everyone, it's Tom Karadza from New York City. We had to take a video about the changes in Canada right now, specifically the real estate changes, the foreign tax changes. So here's our thoughts. This is likely going to have an impact on the Golden Horseshoe market, but for all the wrong reasons. People are going to act out of fear. So when the headlines hit that there's a new 15% foreign buyer's tax, typically people see a headline like that and everybody thinks the sky is falling and it likely will freeze the market temporarily. We think a ton of people, just out of fear of seeing something that they don't know what to make of, they will stop from acting. So the way we look at this thing is we don't act out of fear. We try to look at the fundamentals. So funny enough, although that we think this will have an impact for all the wrong reasons, we think they're not actually taking enough action. So this 15% foreign buyer's tax isn't really going to stop anything. The Golden Horseshoe fundamentals are so solid with the income levels and the immigration levels, just what we have going on in the Golden Horseshoe. It's fantastic. And then there's global macroeconomic things that are happening. For example, in Asia and in China right now, there is so much hot money looking to get out of that country. We had a buyer tell one of the guys on our team, said, if there's only 2% of the Chinese are multimillionaires, that's the entire population of your country. So if that percentage of people wants to take their money out of China and put it somewhere else, they're going to have an impact on a small country like Canada. And specifically, there's still ways to do that. So a big thing that's not addressed by these changes is that foreign buyers can buy through students in Canada. There are a ton of foreign students in Canada, and we know that foreign students with legal status in Canada are buying properties in Canada. So they're getting money into the country because they have legal status here, and they're going ahead and buying some investment properties, some expensive properties. So this doesn't really seem to change any of that. And specifically around students, they even get a rebate. If you're a foreign student in Canada, you get a rebate on the 15% tax. So hot money's still gonna, listen, in the world, when money wants to find a good return, it's gonna find a good return. So we think this is a little change. It likely will freeze the market because it's gonna put a fear-based reaction in the market. And so it might slow things down temporarily, but that's a healthy thing. When you see 15, 20, 25 offers on properties, we need this, and it's likely not enough. The media and economists think that only 5% of the market is made up by foreign buyers. We think it's closer to 20%. So these changes are necessary, they're healthy, but don't act out of fear. If you're looking at something from the fundamentals, you can still proceed. And rent controls we'll talk about next week. We don't have enough time, but that's the other big one that they announced. Hopefully that gives you some things to think about. People are gonna act out of fear. The fundamentals here really don't change, and likely they didn't make enough changes to really have long-term lasting impacts on the Golden Horseshoe market. Until next time, your life, your terms. We're good?
Yeah.